Ken Jennings called Scab, Mayim Bialik's exit deemed irrelevant. Ken Jennings is under fire for stepping in as the only host of both Jeopardy and Celebrity Jeopardy for the time being. As those who have been following this story know, Mayim Bialik made the decision to exit as game show host until further notice. She explained that her decision was in response to the ongoing Hollywood strikes. Ken Jennings' decision not to follow Mayim out the door was not well received despite many Jeopardy viewers claiming they prefer him over her as a game show host. Turns out, Ken Jennings is currently being blasted as a scab. A friend of Ken Jennings, who hosts a podcast a few times a week, however, is speaking out. He is claiming that Ken is not a scab. Moreover, he is claiming that Mayim's exit from the hosting slot is an empty gesture. What exactly is a scab? And what did this friend have to say? Keep reading for the details. Ken Jennings called Scab, Mayim Bialik's exit deemed irrelevant. John Roderick penned at the beginning of his lengthy rant. If you look at SAG-AFTRA rules, there are contractual carve-outs for daytime television and game shows specifically. Ken's friend and podcast co-host, however, didn't stop at defending Ken. He also tore into Mayim. He insinuated that her decision to walk away because of the ongoing strikes was nothing more than her showboating. Moreover, he urged anyone who still thought Ken Jennings was a scab and in the wrong should approach him and explain themselves. He stated that he would love to hear it. If all you labor experts can explain how Ken is a member of SAG-AFTRA and working in accordance with their rules, but also a scab, I'd love to hear you bring your expertise to bear. Why isn't Ken defending himself? John Roderick recognized that his friend and podcast co-host was a grown man, and he was fully capable of defending himself. He pointed out that Ken was a classy gentleman. Moreover, he was instilled with far too much professionalism to entertain the idea of what people are currently saying about him. He concluded by noting that anyone wanting to speak out on Ken Jennings or the fact that he was a scab should consider doing a little research before putting their foot in their mouth. According to The Sun, fans of Ken Jennings think his friend should have kept his thoughts to himself. Many are claiming the angry rant just put more of a spotlight on Ken and made him look even worse. What do you think about what Ken Jennings' friend had to say? Do you think Mayim is showboating? Share your answers in the comments down below. And keep coming back for more TV news.